Alright guys, we're getting close. I think if everything goes right, we're going to push out of Baton Rouge tonight around 12 o'clock, and yeah, ready to send it. So just wanted to do a little short video about the camera gear that I plan to bring out there. So let's get right into it. This is all the camera gear I'm taking with me, including the Hyperlight Mountain Gear fanny pack. Oh, wait, forgot the DJI wireless microphone. This is the iPhone Pro Max that I'm about to switch to, and a little Amazon case that slides over the lens. Alright, this is the little tripod I'm going to be using from Peak Designs. I think this thing was about 75 bucks. It's got this little ball joint so you can really get it just about any way you want. It is a little limited by the size of the phone. It will tip over if you go too far one way or the other. Other than that, it works really nicely, and it folds up to, you know, maybe the width of a few credit cards. Has a magnet back here that will attach to a magnet in a phone case. So looking forward to using that. And the next thing I have is the DJI wireless microphone setup. This is the receiver that would plug into the phone and the transmitter that you would attach to your shirt. I have one wind cat that came with it. This is used to muffle the the wind that's coming in so you can get some clear audio, and that's one of the reasons I wanted to get this microphone set up, or a microphone set up. So I'd like to hopefully bring some clear audio, you know, from the top of the mountains where the wind is likely going to be heavy. And yeah, so we'll get to test out this wind cat and see how the DJI wireless microphone works. Still kind of learning how to use it right now. I feel like in a couple of the videos I have the audio way too loud. So yeah, it's a learning experience. So aside from the Peak Design tripod, I have this Arnarkok phone mount that I attach to my trekking pole. And this is a 99-cent clamp I found in the electrical department. I started looking in the pipe clamp department and didn't find anything that worked quite right. And I came across this in the electrical department, and it was only 99 cents. Now it comes with, let's get this off of here. It comes with this bolt that goes through and a nut that goes on to tighten it up. I added a couple nuts just to fill in some space, as well as this wing nut right here to back up onto the mount so that I can get it nice and snug. See how that works? Oh yeah, and the mount came with these holes right here, one larger, one smaller, which makes it really convenient to mount on something cheap like a pipe clamp. So yeah, you just get it started, spin it a couple times, and then you back the wing nut up as you're tightening, as you're going clockwise with the mount, and that'll snug it down nice and tight, and it'll hold really well even with the weight of the phone. So I'm going to be using this in addition to the Peak Designs tripod to, you know, hopefully get some good shots out there. I can stick it in the ground like a tripod of sorts if the ground is nice and soft, or I can hold it out in front of me like a selfie stick. So yeah. Alright, and I have the Anker 737. I'm gonna use this for other stuff besides my phone and editing, but figure it's a big part of the camera gear. That's one of the reasons I wanted to go with such a big battery bank, so hopefully I can do, you know, all the filming and editing that I feel like. Now, after I filmed my last video about my weigh-in, I realized that camera gear probably should be included as it's not a consumable, and I also didn't include the battery bank in my base weight without the camera gear. So we're going to go ahead and just go with the camera gear base weight as my official base weight. I'm not sure if it really matters, but just in case anybody was curious about that, I caught that you know, this morning sometime I decided to go ahead and Google what exactly a base weight meant, and it said everything besides consumables. So, not consuming the camera gear. All right, what else? Oh yeah, we're getting ready to take off. Looks like we're gonna be pushing out of Baton Rouge sometime tonight, hopefully around 12 o'clock midnight, so that we can get around, you know, get to Amacola sometime, hopefully morning time. Hopefully we can get some sleep on the way. We're not exactly sure what the hiking plans are for, you know, first day out, because we're gonna be tired after the drive. I think it's like an 8 or 9 hour drive for us. So we're gonna play it by ear and just see what happens with that. So yeah guys, stay tuned, and if you got some extra time, check out one of these videos right here. Y'all have a Merry Christmas.